Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the round 18 team review. Oh, mate, a lot happened. A lot happened this week. There was COVID drama, injuries, lots of stuff that obviously resulted in my score. Yeah, it wasn't a good week. What was the obviously COVID took some of the players out, and then poor captain choice, and then also someone got injured, so that kind of underwhelming around the whole block. But yeah, let's take a look. This obviously led. I didn't watch the LA West Coast game, so I have no idea like what he did or anything. But that was most of my scores. Everyone just barely cracked 100, other than a few of them. As you can see, a lot of people just like got 100 and left it at that. But yeah. So yeah, and then this is the first drama of the weekend. So obviously Mills was part of what's it called? He was a part of a tier 2 exposure site, so he didn't play, and now he's quarantined for another 2 weeks. So he's going to be out for 2 weeks. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know what to do now with Mills. Let's have to say, all the 22% I have him are with me on that. But yeah, so he didn't play, which is a real disappointment. Kind of scared me. I nearly lost my league match because of it. So yeah, I've got to figure out what to do with him now, which is a problem. But yeah. Then moving on to Stewart. I mean, another player that just barely broke 100. I'm just going to do Stewart, Lloyd, and Short. Yeah, Stewart, Sean Lloyd. Lloyd, well, I don't know what he did. I didn't watch that match either. Stewart, I did watch. Yeah, just decent game. I mean, all of them just had decent games. Short seems like he's doing really well with Basher being there. Because as soon as he goes, he gets a 129, 130, and then another back-to-back 100s was the last time he did that. So it can't be a coincidence. So yeah, seems like if Bash is in the team, he's got to struggle to get consistent scores. But if not, he should be an option. Moving on to Trent Bianco. Bianco did well. I mean, he went up, which is break even now. 39, around the same. He's there for bench cover, which is good. I mean, he had a good game, which really helped him. Welcome Whitfield back to the team. Hopefully he plays. If he doesn't, then I'm in the bin. Because that's what my team's going to look like. Because with Mills, I have cover, so I might as well just keep him. You know, he's going to play later in the season. The only thing is, 2 weeks time, one week of finals. Do I want to do that? Not really. I don't want to really be pretty down. But it's probably going to be best 18. I have no idea. I don't know anything yet. But yeah, midfield, Dusty Parish. Thank God. Yeah, I didn't VC. I would have VC'd Parish into Grundy 100%, but obviously, well, at the time after I VC'd him, it was revealed, 18, oh, they're playing at 12:30 and they're playing at 3:20, so I could have actually done it. But yeah, so I went McRae, and I went McRae, as you can see, as he has like a great average. He's like a 150 average against the Gold Coast in the last 3 games or something. So we went, okay, let's go him. But Bulldogs struggled, they struggled, which was on him and Bont. We'll get the Bont. But yeah, so I didn't VC Parish. I wanted to go Parish into Bont, but at the time, obviously Parish was at 110 and Grundy was at 320. It was just too hard. I think it was someone earlier, so I could do like what's it called? Loopholes, that's what it's called. But yeah, so I mean, still 138. I'm taking a day. I'm very happy with that. I'm more happy with Sam Walsh, who was a fucking tank, and yeah, he might be my best pick of the year, to be honest. I got him. Where did I get him? We got 130. Yeah, so I got him at 568. And since then, look, 130, 130, 89, not so good. Bit of a rough patch here, and then he's just blitzed the last few weeks. And it looks like, I mean, playing North, I don't know about you, but seems like the captaincy is going on him. And watch, as soon as you put the captaincy on him, he'll get 105 or something, or he get 90, just like Grundy. Moving on, Zeret, he deserved more. To be honest, looking at Parrish and Zeret's game, Zeret had a better one than Parrish. I don't understand where the 24-point difference goes, as Merritt had like 10% more efficiency, same amount of clearances, same amount of clangers, turnovers. I think Parrish had more, obviously, because he had less efficiency. Zeret had like 8 more touches as well. Maybe it was like, I think Parrish had more contested, like half of his disposals were contested, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's the major difference between 24 points. But look, 114's fine. I'll take that. I don't really care. Onto Lions. Yeah, he's been the last 2 weeks. He's been disappointing. He's dropped down to 580 now, which is a decent price. I think he's going to get even more. So I mean, yeah, 165. If you're looking for a decent midfielder, well, that's cheap. After next week, look no further. But yeah, just didn't impact the way he wanted. I mean, at the same time, playing Richmond, I'm honestly very happy he didn't have that good of a game, because then we might have lost. But yeah, Richmond actually just played really well. Their pressure game was up. Everything was really good. So yeah, Oliver. Hopefully this means Oliver's back. I mean, we'll see, because he plays Gold Coast at Tio. That's the thing. This is the week you do VC Oliver, because he always does well at Tio. Always. I haven't seen a bad game from him at Tio. It's always 130 at least. So hopefully it's another one of those. Yeah. Not to Guthrie. When did he play? He played earlier in the week, and he played Thursday. Yeah, he did well. I mean, I want a bit more from the guy, because like, since he's come back, he has not been good. He has not been the best. He's come back, he's got 88, 107, 40, 111, 108. For some reason, for someone that was getting these type of scores, it's a bit, yeah. I should have. I'm not gonna lie, I should have traded the guy. I should have. Well, if I did, I mean, I would have been one trade with 2 issues. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to learn for next year. Don't rage trade as much, because there's been a lot of stupid trades I made that we'll talk about that at the end of the year review later on. Luke Edwards, he actually played, which was good, and he got 60. He only went up like 4k. I mean, that's fine. He has a 15 break, even though he's been stunk on up again. But at the end of the day, I don't think upgrades are an option. My only concern with that, I don't think Man's going to play next week. But Newcomb was medical sub, and unfortunately no one got injured. Actually, no, not that. He didn't get to play. Not that I want people to get injured. I'm not saying that. But it would be nice if he could play. But yeah. It was a good thing that he didn't play, because then no one got injured. But yeah. Anyway, Gordon Grundy. Stinky. Just big stinky. Yeah, Gordon goes up forward now. A lot more than he used to, because of Luke Jackson. Fucking Luke Jackson causing problems. And Grundy, well, typical. 130, 130, 140. Oh yeah, let's captain him this week. He's playing Carlton. He's going against the Coney. Surely he does well. No. Oh, there's a bit of scaling. Surely we give some to Grundy. No. Give it all to Walsh. He was on 180 full time, by the way. Like, I know I have him, but from a captain point stand, would I rather the 13 on Walsh or 13 on Grundy? Because that's an extra 26 points for your boy, which could have at least not fucking rank that hard. Look, rank is in the bin. Let's be honest, it's in the bin. I'm not even in 2000s anymore. I've had a fall from grace. I am playing completely for my league now, which I'm third in, and I'm going to be top 4 no matter what happens. So I have a very good chance, and that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah. Ned Reeves played. Yes, up to Ned Reeves. He played, but this is the first time watching him. Jeez, the guy's a donut. He's a donut, mate. You better hope Segler's. I don't even know what happened to Segler. I know he got dropped if he's injured. Rams better hope that he's injured for a long amount of time because he was. Look, yeah, he was good against Gore, but I mean, like in terms of marking and shit, I swear he dropped every single mark possible, and he just looked really awkward. It's like watching Garthwaite play. Um, Moving on to Paddy Danger. I mean, yeah, I guess the picks kind of worked out in terms of the pick itself. I mean, he got 130, which was really good. Probably should have put the VC on him. Maybe do that this week against. No, actually, I've already got VC captain. Jackery Zeeble. I mean, I don't care what he gets for the year. I really don't. Get 90 plus. I'm happy. He's been great. He's gone up like 300k. Um, yeah, Hull. Yeah, Hull. 31 disposals, 0 contested. 0. That's impressive. That is pure pansy. That's pure. That's what he. That's basically. If that doesn't sum up his year, I don't know what is. Cheap kicks around the back. Literally, just cheap kicks around the back. We don't. Oh, so yeah. If you didn't know, I traded Langford to Hind. Big L. I mean, Essendon hates the guy. I swear. The amount of times he has a chance to just get the handball off and then sprint and then potentially set up a goal, and they just go nah and do the fake handball and then pass it the other way. When it's on, like there was one point in the fourth quarter, Peter Wright marks the ball in the centre. Hind is sprinting to his right. He looks at him. Hind, you hand it to Hind. He has about 10 meters, 15 meters of space to run, and kick the ball in the 50. Nah, nah. Switches it out wide. Fucking hell. Take on the game. Yeah. And this next one, this hurts from a Richmond perspective and a SuperCoach perspective. Because obviously Dustin Martin is out for the season due to kidney injury. He had a massive bump with Mitch Robertson. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think Robertson accidentally elbowed him, or he just went straight into it. I don't know. Anyway, they collided at full speed, and Dusty was really hurt. At first, Dusty goes to Dimmer. Hey man, it's sore, but I'll be fine next week. Next day, hospitalized with kidney injury. He's out for the season. Nice, Dusty. No, I'm sure he'll be fine next week. But yeah, from a Richmond perspective, that sucks because even if we do make finals, you think without Dusty, these last 3 out of 4 years premierships, they would have never happened. 100%, they would have never happened. So it's going to be a real struggle without him. I don't think we'll struggle through the home and away season because he's been shit. But as soon as final happens, if we make finals, that's when it will affect us. But yeah, Madden was shit. He went literally how much he invested? Like $500. Big $500. He's got Hawthorn this week, so he has to do something. He probably won't even play. And obviously, Briggs and Newchurch. Well, Newchurch isn't died. But Briggs, how does he not get picked? Come on, man. Well, Matt Flynn got injured. He dislocated his hand, I think. So surely that means Briggs is back in. Like, come on. He has to. Like, there's no chance in hell that Briggs doesn't get selected if Matt Flynn's injured. Anyway, trades. Obviously, I have no money. And Dusty has to go. I don't want to trade Mills. So I just don't. Just go highest price. Josh Dunkley. Yeah, unlucky. Whoever traded him in, and whoever's that 7.9 is unlucky. Can't afford to go, can't afford Stringer, can't go Dale, can't go Smith. The highest I can go is I can go Royal Marshall, but I have $500. I have $500 in the bank. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go Tom Hawkins because tall forward, injured. Tall forward. Usually scores well against Red now. I don't care. COVID. Membry. Zerha. McKenny. He's done well recently, but no. So, if you know, you know. Yeah, it's going to be Shy Walton. One, let's be honest, a bit of rich and bias in it. I really like Bolton, and he got 107, so hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Especially Dusty out, more mid time for Bolts. Ding ding ding, money. So yeah, I don't know about you, but he's a Martin. And also it gives me a little more cash. I don't want trade mills, but if I did, who would I trade to? If I had to trade, it's probably going to be Daniel Rich. Um, I refuse to get Jordan Ridley back in this team. I'm sorry. I hate Ridley. I despise this guy. You know what? You know why? I have him for 8 weeks. The best he gets is 105. I trade him out for Whitfield. Whitfield. Because I'm pissed with him because he hasn't got a good score. He's got 2 good scores in 8 weeks. I have him. As soon as I get rid of him, 120, 120, 111. This is the first week he's done shit. Good. Stay down there. But yeah, I'm not gonna trade Mills because that's my last trade. If anything else happens, well, my bench cover is Bianco, Edwards, and these guys don't even play. So yeah. Look, full primo is not an option. I don't understand how, but I've done worse than last year in terms of my trades. Um, I'm not sure if it's just injuries, didn't mean to raise trades, made stupid decisions. Well, I made a few, but anyway, we'll cover that. We'll cover that bridge when we get to it. But anyway, hope you guys did well. Hope you guys your week went well. Yeah. See you next time. Go follow my Instagram. Send me messages on that if you need any help. Yeah, done. See you later.